Hey, welcome to the Uke Revolution. I'm Brooke. You're watching a lesson for the Beatles song Raccoon. So in this lesson, I'll show you the chords that we need to play the song, pattern of chords that we play for the whole song. I'll give you some strum ideas. There's also 2 picking patterns. I'm going to show you in case you want to do kind of a finger picking thing instead of strumming. I'll give you a couple of examples of lyric sections of the song, as well as showing you how to play the outro of the song. If you would like to get the PDF song arrangement for this song, which includes everything you see on the screen today, plus much, much more, the whole song, then you can join as a monthly member on Ko-fi. You can access the whole library. At the time of this recording, there's over 500 song sheets. And I want to give a big shout out to current members. Thank you so much for supporting the Uke Revolution. And thanks to everybody watching and making music with me here at the Uke Revolution. So we're going to get right into it. Here are the chords that we need to play this song. We have A minor 7, D7, G7, C, and C major 7. So for this song, we're using the same pattern of chords the whole time. Here is the repeated chord pattern right on top of my face. There we go. In between all these forward slashes, we have 4 beats. So we're going to play A minor 7 for 8, D7 for 8, G7 for 8. Then we have C for 4 and C major 7 for 4. So just strumming down and going through those. 1, 2, 3, 4. A minor 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, D7, 5, 6, 7, 8, G7, 5, 6, 7, 8, C, C major 7. Okay, for strums, here's what we've got. So there's 3 different ideas for you, and then I'm also going to show you a couple of possible picking patterns if you want to do that too. This first one is most like the original. It's a bit awkward for me to play. It's a bit awkward, but this is kind of what they're doing in the original recording. Down, 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 up, down. Down, 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 up, down. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The second one here, I'll just go through them real quick and then I'll demonstrate them. The second one here is down, up, down, up, chunk, up. And this is best for the regular lyric verses. So whenever you're doing storytelling, just a suggestion, you can use whatever you want. And then we have a chunky island strum. So this is down, chunk, up, chunk, up. And this is best for the da, 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 do, do, do verses. Da, 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 da. But like I said, use whatever you like, whenever you like, whatever works best for you, go for it. So this first one, let me demonstrate for you, and I'll put the chords back up on the screen too if you want to follow along. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Okay, let's try the second one. And this is down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up. With these chords, 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up, chunk, up, 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 down, up, chunk, up. And you'll notice on the last 2 ups, it's more just the motion and kind of a flick of the strings than it is a full up strum. We're just flicking up, moving the hand up to keep the rhythmic feeling of the song going. And the last one, the chunky island strum, down, chunk, up, or you can leave the chunks out as you like and just do a regular island strum if you want. It's up to you. I might incidentally leave some chunks out when I demonstrate this. We're playing down, chunk, up, chunk, up. Or down, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, 3, here we go. I already left them out. D7, chunk, up, G7, C, C. And here are a couple of picking patterns that you might use. Let me show you the little note on them before I go over them. For this first one, it just kind of explains how you pick this. Pluck the G string on 1 and then strum down all strings 3 times, and you repeat that for each chord. So for this first one, if we're on A minor 7, we're plucking the G string on 1, and then we strum down 3 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we did that with the chords, it would sound like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. A, D, G, C. So this will work best with a low G string, and also I'll give you another little tip for the A minor 7. If you really want it to sound the most like the original production, we're going to play, just for the A minor 7 chord, play the G string on the 2nd fret. Because it's following the same kind of guitar bass note that they use in the original production, the picking pattern. It's going to sound more like that. Okay, for the second one here, I think this is a little more standard picking pattern. If you've looked into like finger pickings, pluck strums before, then you might know this one. We're going to pluck the C string on the 1, and then the rest of the strings with 3 fingers, pluck all of them at the same time on the 2, 3, 4. So you pluck the C string and then the other 3 strings. So if we do it with those chords, it will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A, D, G, C, let's look at the intro and verse 1 with the lyrics. And then I'm going to show you another verse with lyrics. And then I'm going to show you the outro. Da, 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 do, do. I'm going to use the pluck strum, the C string, to demonstrate this section. And for the intro, we're just playing 8 beats of A minor 7, 2 bars of A minor 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And ready? Here we go. A minor 7. 2, 3, 4. Now somewhere in the Black Mountain Hills, South Dakota, there lived a young boy named Raccoon. One day his woman ran off with another guy. Hit young Rocky in the eye. Rocky didn't like that. He said, I'm gonna get that boy. So one day he walked into town and booked himself a room at the local saloon. Rocky Raccoon. And we're to the second verse. So I'm going to show you that one too. So for this one, I'm going to use the second strum pattern that we noted, which is the down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up. Let me put the end of the first verse here so we can see how they go together. So for here, we're doing the pluck strum. And then we're going to switch to down, up, chunk up. Up, we're 1, 2, 3, 4 on the D7. He said, I'm going to get that boy. So one day he walked into town and booked himself a room at the local saloon. Rocky Raccoon checked into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Rocky had come equipped with a gun to shoot off the legs of his rival. His rival, it seems, had broken his dreams by stealing the girl of his fancy. Her name was McGill. She called herself Lil, but everyone knew her as Nancy. She and her man, and we keep on trucking. So I'm going to play for you an example of one of the da-da-da-do-do-do verses. We're using the same chord pattern, and this is the one for the ending of the song. So I'm going to show you the outro too. We have a little bit different chord pattern for the ending of the song. Here at the end, G7 for 2 bars, C for 1 bar, and then this happens pretty quickly, C, G7, C. 1, 2, 3, and you're out. This last line will sound like this with the island strum. Down, chunk up, chunk up, down, chunk up, a chunk of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, G. C, C, G, C. One little down strum for each one, and you get right out. So if I play this whole thing with the da 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 do do do, 1, 2, 3, here we go. Da 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 do da, shoo da 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 da, da 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 shoo da 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 da, shoo ba do do da 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 da. Come on, rocky boy, do 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 do. Come on, rocky boy, dee 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 dee. So I'm going to play the whole thing. For the intro and the first verse, I'm going to try to play that down, 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 up, down. I've noticed when I play it sometimes that I actually play down, 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 up, down, up. There's a little bit of an up at the very end. For verse 2, I'm going to use the down, up, chunk, up, down, up, chunk, up. In verse 3, what I like to do is continue with the down, up, chunk, up strum pattern until hoedown. And when hoedown comes in, we're going to kick in the island strum for a moment to give the hoedown feel. Just for one round of the chords. And then when we get to But Daniel Was Hot, I switch back to the down, up, chunk, up strum pattern. You don't have to do any of these things. You can play how you like. I'm just letting you know what's coming up. For the da-da-do-do-do verse is going to be the island strum. And then we're switching back to what I would say is the slower strum pattern, down, up, chunk, up, for verse 4 and 5. And then, of course, for the da-da-do-do outro again, we use the island strum. On the A minor 7 intro, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 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 Here we go. Now somewhere out in the Black Mountain Hills out of Dakota, there lived a young boy named Raccoon. Now, one day his woman ran off with another guy. Hit young Rocky and I. Rocky didn't like that. He said, I'm gonna get that boy. So one day he walked into town and booked himself a room at the local saloon. Rocky Raccoon checked into his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Rocky had come, equipped with a gun, to shoot off the legs of his rival. His rival, it seemed, had broken his dream by stealing the girl of his fancy. Her name was McGill, and she called herself Lil, but everyone knew her as Nancy. She and her man, who called himself Dan, were in the next room at the hoedown. Rocky burst in and grinning a grin. He said, Danny boy, this is a showdown. But Daniel was hot. He drew first and shot. And Rocky collapsed in the corner. Ah, yeah, yeah. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. The doctor came in and stinking of gin. He proceeded to lie on the table. He said, Rocky, you met your match. And Rocky said, Doc, it's only a scratch. And I'll be better, Doc, as soon as I am able. Rocky Raccoon, he fell back in his room, only to find Gideon's Bible. Gideon checked out And he left it, no doubt, to help with the Rockies revival. Ah, yeah, yeah. Do, 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 do. Shoo, do, 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 do. Come on, Rocky boy. Come on, Rocky boy. Started rocking and I stopped. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this lesson, click like, share it with somebody who you think might be interested in learning this song. And if you have a question or just a comment, you can comment below. I respond to all relevant YouTube comments, and I love to help out. If you have a question, don't be afraid to ask. And I will see you next time with another lesson. Happy strumming and stay funky, everybody. Bye.